Did you know your heart rate variability is the #1 predictor of your well-being? It's true. Science shores it up. And trust me when I say that mastering your HRV is worth its weight in gold. Consider the benefits as your return on investment. And in my opinion, there's no greater gift you can give yourself and others. You're creating well-being in real time, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. In today's podcast, I'm going to show you how to increase well-being by practicing throughout your day without changing your life or your routine. If this sounds like something you want to know how to do, keep listening because I'll share the science and the secrets behind HRV and coherence so you can enhance your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. Before we dive into heart rate variability, I want to mention that well-being is a really broad concept encompassing various aspects of health and wellness. Organizations like the World Health Organization define it as a state where an individual realizes their abilities, can cope with normal stresses of life, work productively, and contribute to their community. However, I believe it's more expansive because it's interpersonal. We're in relationship with others and the planet in real time. So in this episode, I'll be naming ways you can begin to cultivate and sustain well-being, not only for yourself, but for others and the world around you. I'll be sharing a science-backed technique to improve your HRV and by extension, your overall well-being. This foundational technique is a powerful and essential skill set for personal and professional effectiveness. And it's designed to be quick and easy to integrate seamlessly into your daily routine. Important for today's conversation is that I'm a HeartMath certified coach, mentor, trainer. I've been certified for 5 years, and the brief explanation of what I'm about to share with you is only scratching the surface of the positive impact HeartMath has had on a global scale for healing and evolution. For close to 30 years, HeartMath has been leading research and training as an institute for all branches of the military, hospitals, schools, university systems, and organizations worldwide. I've been using these strategies, techniques, and technology in practice, and it has made a significant impact in my life, and I know the impact that it's made on millions of others. Let's dive into HRV and why it matters to know your scores as it relates to your health, performance, and longevity. At its core, HRV measures the variation in time between successive heartbeats. The higher the HRV reflects adaptability and balance in your autonomic nervous system, called coherence. Coherence is a crucial indicator of health, performance, and resilience. You can think of it as a mirror reflecting the harmony between your body's accelerator, your sympathetic nervous system, and the brake, your parasympathetic nervous system. This is important because elevating your HRV is the secret sauce to resilient self-leadership. It empowers you to handle stress gracefully and respond effectively in high-pressure situations. By enhancing your HRV, you're optimizing your decision-making abilities, mental clarity, emotional balance, and essential traits for anyone, especially leaders navigating today's demanding landscape. It also increases your immune system, balances your hormones, and so much more. So how do you increase your heart rate variability? This is where I want to offer you HeartMath's foundational breathing technique you can use throughout your life. This is a breath practice you can do upon waking, before bed, while you're communicating with others, working on your computer, driving in traffic, spending time on mundane tasks that feel repetitive and draining, and the list goes on. The technique I'll be sharing is called heart-focused breathing. It's an effective technique to take the charge out of the reaction and start the process of you shifting into a more coherent state. It's the first step in shifting into a state of focused energy with alertness and calm all at the same time. Let me say that again, because that's a bit of a wow factor for me at least. It's the first step in shifting into a state of focused energy, alertness, and calm all at the same time. It quickly reduces feelings of anger, anxiety, overwhelm, dread, and acute pain. With practice, you'll be able to calm your stress reactions and take some of the significance and drama out more quickly. And isn't that what we all want for ourselves and others? Heart-focused breathing will help you manage your energy and build resilience. Before I walk through the technique, please don't let the simplicity fool you. This and all the other HeartMath breathing techniques have been scientifically validated for over 30 years. So if you're listening to this podcast while you're driving, walking, or working, keep your eyes open. It's safe. Unlike other modalities that induce a state of inner calm where you want to shut out other sensory distractions, you close your eyes. But with HeartMath, it's different. And that's the beauty of HeartMath techniques. You're practicing while you're working, while you're in conversation. It's a way to turn on the higher executive functioning of our brain that promotes greater creativity, intuition, for us to solve the challenges in life and business that we're responsible for. When we tap into our hearts, we slow everything down and access a higher intelligence. And just because we slow everything down doesn't mean we're going to be chill and unresponsive. We're going to be focused, alert, and calm. So, here we go. Let's begin your heart-focused breathing practice. Focus your attention in the area of your heart and simply imagine that your breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area. You can begin to breathe a little slower and deeper than usual. And the suggested count of inhalation and exhalation is to 5. But whatever is your cadence, just maintain the focus and maintain the breath. When you sustain that focus, you start to activate the heart's vast neuro network and sync the heart, brain, and body. The heart is receiving and sending roughly 80 to 85% of the information that it's taking in to the brain. The communication that is happening doesn't come from your head into your body, but from your heart to your brain to your body. Physiological changes will begin to occur, and it will begin to reset your nervous system and increase your HRV. This will bring you into higher states of ease and efficiency, what we're actually wired for. Before I share the benefits of increasing your heart rate variability and coherence, you can also monitor through biofeedback technologies, through HeartMath's Inner Balance or Apollo Neuro. This is just another way to get that real-time feedback and measurement. The Inner Balance is like a personal trainer. It's allowing you to accumulate the sensitivity of the heart at different levels. So think of an Olympian versus somebody that is just beginning. They're highly attuned, and then those are the levels that you would want to achieve in the Inner Balance. For the Apollo Neuro, it's a therapeutic wearable that retrains your nervous system, so it naturally increases your HRV. There's the Oura Ring, and it measures and supports your well-being in different ways, but still with real-time feedback. And it's the feedback of what's happening in your inner landscape that positively affects your external landscapes. Now, here are some benefits of increasing HRV and coherence. It's reduced stress and anxiety, improved focus and decision-making, enhanced emotional intelligence, better sleep quality, increased energy and vitality, greater resilience to challenges, and improved overall health and well-being. This is my wish for you, that you get all of this and so much more. HeartMath has a proprietary resilience strategy, but the strategy I'm going to share with you today is the Well-Being on Demand strategy. And it has 3 A's, so it's easy to remember. And the 3-step strategy is first to assess, second to associate, and third is to amplify. The first is the assessment. So I welcome you to take out a piece of paper, your phone, or something, even if it's a mental note, but later put down in a diary or journal, to identify moments throughout your day when you have an opportunity to practice heart-focused breathing, to cultivate a new physiological pattern and routine. For example, you might choose to bookend your days. So bookend means as soon as you wake up and before you go to bed. When you wake up, you'll practice for 3 to 10 minutes, and then before bed, doing the same. You might look at your daily activities, responsibilities, and relationships. And to your relationship, how do you feel when you're in those relationships? Do you need to practice heart-focused breathing because of how you engage with that person, persons, or situation? When you do heart-focused breathing in the morning, you set the energy pattern for the day. And when you get into a state of coherence before bed is when you've prepped your system for deep restorative sleep. And when you're engaging with others or situations that have been stressful in the past and anxiety-inducing or frustrating, and you begin to use your heart-focused breathing, the structure and the system and your relationship to it is influenced positively. So, on to number 2, associate. During the day, you want to consider the feelings of stress, anxiety, frustration, or disconnect as cues to activate your practice. So rather than reacting with stress, engage with heart-focused breathing. For example, get in tune with demoting, energy-draining feelings and emotions. And like I said, flip the switch by practicing heart-focused breathing. Whether you're by yourself, with a friend, a loved one, a peer, in a social setting, come back to your breath as you will begin to regulate within yourself and then eventually with others. You have the capacity to co-regulate. So this is part of self-leadership. Take the initiative, take the self-responsibility. And thirdly, it's to amplify. Expand your practice by radiating positive energy to others, influencing your environment, situation, or even on a global scale. For example, you have a magnetic field that operates and influences those around you and the field at large. So by practicing your heart-focused breathing, you begin to amplify positive neutral energy that supports healing, connection, and evolution. If you want to know more, there are plenty of resources on heartmath.com. You can reach out to me, but this is what is scientifically validated and available for all of us to practice. To wrap up, remember that cultivating well-being is a lifelong journey that starts with small daily actions, and it's truly an on-demand source through your heart rate variability that you're going to begin to elevate your well-being. By consistently practicing what's important, you're setting the foundation for a healthier, more vibrant life. And the beauty is that it only takes minutes a day to start seeing the benefits. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to dive deeper into living your best life, please hit subscribe, share the podcast so we can stay connected. You can visit the links in the show notes, and if you care to purchase the Inner Balance, the Apollo, or check out the Oura Ring, everything will be included. And thank you so much for listening and joining me each week as I uncover more ways to elevate your health, well-being, and life. Until then, much love.